Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the 5 must-haves for 2 under 2. And if you guys love this kind of stuff, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, because I would love to have you here. We do this kind of content all the time on this channel. I love to share baby, motherhood, pregnancy, postpartum, really anything that has to do with life with children. So if you're into that, definitely stick around, and let's go ahead and get started with these 5 must-haves. Technically I have 4 children, but this video is specifically for my younger 2 babies. The first one is Knox, and he is 8 months old right now, and the other one is Jade, and she is 2 years old right now. And then I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, which is Abel and Georgie. Now, of course, like I said, this is mainly for the 2 under 2, and things that I think have helped me with my 2 babies being so close in age. And it can be a lot when they're really close in age and they're that young. Both of them need me constantly all the time, so trying to find things that help me out and also make them happy has been hard, but I have figured out my top 5 items. So I figured I would share this with you guys in case you are in the same boat as me. If you need some ideas, maybe you're pregnant with your second one and you're like, this is gonna be a lot with them being so close in age. Again, y'all, these are all my opinions. These are all my things that have worked for me, things that I like. This does not mean that you have to use all of these things. This does not mean that if you use something else that you're doing it wrong. You are a great mom. I want you to know that. I know it can be hard. Motherhood is very, very hard, and it doesn't matter what age your kids are, it's hard. And how many kids you have, it's hard. So just know that you are the best mama for your baby, and you know what's best for your own children. Just want to put that out there, because I know sometimes we can feel like other people know how to do it and we're doing it wrong. Please don't ever put yourself down as a mama. You are doing the best you can, as the rest of us mamas are. We're all trying to do the best that we can, and we're trying to figure out as we go, and that is totally okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump right in. This is my 5-year-old Abel. He's my coolio dude. So cute. Number 1 is going to be a ring sling or a solly wrap, really anything that you can use to wear your baby. Because when you're doing things, or if your toddler needs you and your baby needs you at the same time, the best thing that you can do is have your baby on you, because usually that's what they want. They want you to be holding them. They want you to be carrying them. Knox, when he was in his first 3 to 4 months of life, he would not nap during the day unless I was holding him. So my solly wrap was my best friend. All day long, I would have him in that thing, especially around nap time, so that I could either be doing things with Jade, or I would need to clean the house or cook something, or really anything. I would have him in the solly wrap and he would take his naps there, and it was awesome. So I definitely recommend the solly wrap if your baby is newborn to about like 6 months old. And then if they're older than that, I would switch to the ring sling. Now you could totally use this if your baby is younger. You could use this starting out at newborn stage as well. But for me, I just felt more comfortable with him in the solly wrap, and I think he liked that better because it keeps them really tight and close to you and real secure. And then this one is great because then once they're sitting up and they want to look around, they want their arms out, they want to be able to see things, this is best for that. And then if you guys don't know how to wear these or use these, I do have a video where I show you how to put on the solly wrap and how to put your baby in it. I don't have a video on this one yet. I'm definitely going to have that in the works. I'm going to do a video on all of the baby carriers that we have and how to use them and how to put your baby in them. But I will link down below. Wildbird has tons of videos to show you how to do these things, how to put the ring sling on correctly, how to place your baby in there correctly. So I will link them down below if you need a video tutorial on that. This one is actually, I definitely want to get one from Wildbird. I think that their material is way better. This one is from Sakura Bloom, and the reason I got this one from them is because I did a 2-pack deal. They give you discount if you buy 2 or more, and I bought their other baby carrier. I think it's called the Scout or something, and then I added this in there, and this one is totally fine. I just feel like the material is a little thick and rough, and I'd rather have something a little bit thinner and breathable, so that's why I want to go with Wildbird. But I will link both down below, this one and the Wildbird one, just to give y'all choices and you guys can figure out which one you like best. But I definitely recommend the ring sling. Like right now, I use this with baby boy all the time when I have to cook. That's usually around the time when all my kids want me all at the same time. So he, what are you doing, boo-boo? He's sitting here going like this. You nodding your head? Are you doing what brother's doing? Yeah.
This is the wiggle head called.
The wiggle head?
Wiggle.
So again, y'all, really any baby carrier is best. It doesn't matter what kind it is. It's whatever works for you, but these two were my favorites for sure. Okay, item number 2 is a Jolly Jumper. This thing, y'all, baby boy loves it. Now I will say, no matter what you try with your baby, whether it's a swing, it's a jumper, a bouncer, really even a high chair, like any of those kinds of things, your kid has to get used to that. Just because you put them in the first time and they cry or they don't want to be in it doesn't mean that they hate it. They just have never done it before. So give yourself like a week or 2 to get your baby used to something, and then you'll be able to tell whether or not they really do hate it or they actually like it. Baby boy was not the biggest fan of the Jolly Jumper. I could only put him in it for about 5 minutes at a time, and then he would just sit there and then eventually start whining. Now this kid will jump for 30 minutes to an hour. And this one, the Jolly Jumper, I did get it off Amazon. I love it. This is the doorway jam one. They do have one where you can get a stand so that you could put the stand anywhere and it hooks to the stand. The only reason I didn't pick that one is I felt like it was just real bulky and big. So this one, this is the clamp that goes on the door frame up above you, and then it's got this guy that hangs from it, and the links are so that you can make it higher or lower for them depending on what height you need it at. And then here is the coil, I guess, I don't know. And it's got a clip on the bottom. The clip will clip to this guy. So it clips to the top of here. Your baby goes in here, and this secures them really, really well. It keeps them nice and tight in there and secure, but it's not super bulky either. So they still feel like they can move around, they can move their arms, their legs, they can jump, they can do all of those things. And he absolutely loves it. Now this one is a little bit pricier than like your normal jumpers would be that you could probably find on Amazon or even Target, but I just like the way this one looks better. I just feel like it's the original. Like, you can't go wrong with the original, you know, I mean, it's been around forever. So again, I will link this one down below. I don't have one of those round jumper things, playpen jumper things anymore. I did it with my first 2 kids, and they don't really jump. Like, it's cool to sit there if you want all those toys around them to play with, but they don't really do a lot of movement. I always thought that they were going to be able to sit in there and like really jump up and down, and they didn't end up liking it very much. So this one I think is a better choice than one of those other ones, because instead of having all of those toys around them and just overwhelming them, you put him in the Jolly Jumper, he gets to jump, he gets to see everything around him. And then if I feel like he wants something in his hand, I'll give him a teether or a little toy that he can shake while he's sitting there jumping around and watching us. So I definitely recommend this. I think it's amazing. And movement is always great for babies, to get them tired, to stimulate them if they need that. So I definitely love this one. Okay, item number 3 is going to be lovevery play kits, mainly because of my toddler. So when I need her to kind of be preoccupied because I need to get something done, or I'm trying to be in the kitchen and I don't want her right under my feet, I want her to be able to have independent playtime. I started using the lovevery play kits, curated to their ages, exactly what they need to be learning, all their different skills that they should be learning and milestones that they should be hitting. And I love that it takes the guesswork out. I don't have to figure out what toys to bring out for her or for baby boy that are good for their age at the moment, that make their mind work, that make them really think about what they're doing, which in turn gets them playing longer because they end up being more interested in that item. So for example, this right here came in Jade's lovevery box recently, and what it is the little picnic kit. So when she opens it, I don't even know if all the things are in here, but when she opens it, we've got like a little tea kettle, she's got her cups, and then it comes with 2 napkins and a little like quilted blanket that she can put out on the floor, and she loves this thing. She can sit there and play by herself with this for a little while I do other things. And I will tell y'all, these toys get played with more than any other toys that I have bought for my children. Another reason why I feel like this is a must. When it comes to toys, this is what I would get instead of anything else, just because I know that it's stuff that she's really going to want to play with. Instead of only getting like a 5-minute window to do something, I'm really getting like a 20 to 35 minute window to do something. So I definitely recommend those. And not only for Jade, But baby boy, it's great for him too. Usually when I do playtime with him though, I am with him. It's not necessarily that I sit him down with toys to do something. Every once in a while I do, and I will sit down a little basket in front of him with some of his lovevery toys that he can pull out and play with by himself. But that's usually if I'm like trying to make my bed real quick, or I need to do a couple dishes and I sit him kind of right next to me to do that. But definitely for a toddler, this is great. Okay, item number 4 is a diaper changing basket in the living room. So here's our diaper changing basket. This is something that I put in the living room so that, because that's pretty much where we are at all times, and it's super close to my bedroom because my bedroom door is literally right next to the living room. If we're in the bedroom or the living room and I need to change his butt, or I need to change my daughter's butt, which she's potty training right now, she's pretty much done, so we do have pull-ups for her in case we need them, maybe at nighttime or nap time. So we don't have very many of those. So it's mainly full of, we have diapers for baby boy, we have pull-ups for Jade, I have my wipes here. I do try to put a change of clothes for him because him and Jade share the nursery closet. So when she's taking a nap, I can't go in there to get clothes for him, and that's usually the time I end up needing clothes for him, like I put him in the bathtub or something. So I always forget that I don't have clothes out here. So I started putting a change of clothes in here for him so that I know there's at least something here if I need to change him out of his dirty clothes, you know. And then the next thing I put out here is diaper cream. And now that it's summertime and they're going outside a lot, I have some off for them for mosquitoes and bugs. And then I also have their sunscreen in here as well. And then sometimes it changes. I might add like their sun hats in here, or maybe something for myself that I know that I need if it's lotion or anything like that. I use some cream on my body because my back hurts really bad from Equilibria. So I'll keep that in here as well. And this will go up high somewhere so the kids can't get into it, especially the toddler cannot get into this and take things out of it. But it's just a lifesaver, so you're not running around being like, where are the wipes, where's the diapers, where's the cream? You have everything here. And then obviously this is a second set of something, so then you would have your second set of whatever you need, whether it's in the nursery or the bathroom or in your diaper bag, but then at least you have at least one set out in the living room. Okay, last thing, number 5 is having your snacks for your toddler down low to where she can get them herself. Number 1, it teaches them independence and how to do things on their own. Number 2, it keeps her occupied. If she's hungry and I'm busy doing something, I know that she knows she can go get her own snack. Whether it's in the pantry, I have a shelf that's down low, and it's not only for her, it's also for my older boys. And I have baskets designated with their snack foods in there, and then in the fridge as well. In the door of the fridge, I have little cups in there with grapes, broccoli, cheese sticks, yogurts, things like that. So that way she knows if she's hungry, she tells me I'm hungry, I say, you can go get a snack. While I'm doing this, she can grab her own snacks. Now I know sometimes this is something that you're gonna have to start out slowly and teach your children how to do, especially if they're young, like a toddler, because you don't want them to go in there and just take everything out and eat everything. They have to know, okay, it's only 1, it's only 2, so you won't be able to just let them do that free range right away. Eventually, once you teach your child, like, this is for you here, this is for you there, then eventually they know, okay, I can go get a snack, I only need to take a handful of things, and then that's it. That right there has saved me a lot of time whenever I need to deal with baby boy because he's screaming, he needs me, I can't get him to take a nap, or if he is taking a nap and I'm trying to get something done real quick and she needs me at the same time, I can say, baby, go get a snack real quick. And that, you know, it may only be a couple minutes, but at least it gives you some time to get something done. I love that it teaches her to be independent. I've done that with my boys as well, so that they know how to get their own cereal in the morning and make their own cereal with their milk and all of that in the bowls, you know, learning how to put their dishes in the sink, learning how to get their own snacks, and knowing they can't take all of them, just so I know that I don't actually have to do absolutely everything, which I still feel like I do, but you know, some items I know that they can actually do on their own. So I hope that this list helped you guys out. I hope it gave you some ideas of things to try out with your babies or to use with your baby and your toddler. That is it for my top 5 must-haves for 2 under 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some ideas of things that you can do with your toddler and your baby. Things that might help you out. Just make your mama life a little bit easier. I know it's so hard, but I promise if you can try to find little things like this can help you, you know, get a couple minutes to do something for yourself, or to just try to get the dishes done or a load of laundry or fold it or whatever it may be. I hope this helps you out in any way possible, and thank you guys so much for watching. Again, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you're new, because I would love to have you here. And we will see you on our next one. Bye! Can you say bye? Say bye-bye!